Are your pepper plants underperforming despite all your composting efforts? The secret might not be what you're putting in the soil, but how your soil is structured. We're diving deep into groundbreaking techniques that go far beyond compost to build the ultimate foundation for supercharged pepper roots, ensuring a harvest you've only dreamed of. The silent battleground. Why your pepper roots are struggling. Picture this. You've done everything right. You've added compost, followed feeding schedules, watered consistently, yet your pepper plants look lackluster while your neighbors flourish. The culprit hiding beneath the surface isn't nutrient deficiency, it's structural dysfunction. Your soil might be rich in organic matter, but structurally broken, creating an underground prison for your pepper roots. You know, most gardeners focus obsessively on what to feed their soil, but peppers are incredibly sensitive to how that soil is organized. When soil particles clump together in dense, airless masses, even the most determined pepper roots struggle to penetrate and establish the extensive network they need. Think of it as trying to breathe through a wet towel. The life-giving elements are there, but they're just inaccessible. Your pepper plants aren't just surviving in suboptimal conditions, they're fighting for their lives underground while putting on a brave face above ground. Alright, let's dive into the fascinating world of soil structure. To truly understand it, we need to think beyond the old dirt plus compost equation. You see, healthy soil structure is like a living sponge. It's made up of about 50% solid particles and 50% pore space. Now you might be wondering what's so special about this pore space. Well, it's not just empty space, it's actually like a highway system that allows air, water, and roots to move freely through the soil profile. Here's where the magic really happens, in the aggregation of soil particles. You see, individual clay, silt, and sand particles come together, binding with organic compounds and microbial secretions. This process forms stable crumbs or aggregates that are essential for healthy soil. For peppers specifically, the ideal soil structure feels like chocolate cake crumbs when you squeeze a handful. It holds together momentarily but crumbles apart easily. This friable texture indicates that water can infiltrate quickly during irrigation, excess water can drain away to prevent waterlogging, and roots can push through without expending excessive energy. When you achieve this structure, you'll notice pepper roots diving deep and spreading wide, creating the foundation for explosive top growth and heavy fruiting. Advanced techniques, building a root-friendly foundation. Daikon radishes with their thick tap roots act as biological tillage tools, punching channels deep into compacted layers while adding organic matter when they decompose. Crimson clover and winter rye create entirely different benefits. Their fibrous root systems weave through the soil profile, secreting sticky compounds that glue soil particles into stable aggregates. The no-till revolution isn't just about saving labor. It's about preserving the architectural integrity of your soil. Every time you turn soil with a spade or rototiller, you destroy the fungal networks and aggregate structures that took months or even years to develop. Instead, embrace surface additions and gentle incorporation methods. Layer compost, aged manure, and other amendments on top and let soil organisms do the mixing. Biochar deserves special attention as a structural amendment that goes far beyond traditional compost. This charcoal-like material, when properly made and charged with nutrients, creates permanent pore space in soil while serving as a hotel for beneficial microorganisms. Tools and tactics for implementing structure enhancements are actually pretty straightforward. Assessing your current soil structure doesn't require expensive equipment or laboratory tests. The simple squeeze test reveals volumes about your soil's condition. All you need to do is grab a handful of moist soil and squeeze it in your fist. Raised beds offer an immediate solution for gardeners dealing with problematic native soil. By building up 8 to 12 inches of well-structured growing medium, you create ideal conditions for pepper root development, while the underlying soil gradually improves through natural processes. The long-term vision is really all about patience and persistence. Building exceptional soil structure isn't a weekend project. It's a journey that rewards patient gardeners with increasingly spectacular results. Each season of cover cropping, each application of diverse organic matter, and each decision to avoid unnecessary soil disturbance contributes to a growing foundation of soil health that supports vigorous pepper production. So, track your progress by observing your pepper plant's performance over multiple seasons. Plants growing in well-structured soil, well, they develop thicker stems, deeper green foliage, and more extensive branching. They're also a lot more resilient during heat waves and honestly recover quickly from harvest stress. You might want to document your journey with photos of root systems when you remove spent plants at the end of the season. In well-structured soil, you'll discover these extensive, white, fibrous root networks that, spread far beyond the plant's drip line. Remember, you're not just growing peppers. You're cultivating an underground ecosystem that will reward your attention with years of abundant harvests. The techniques we've explored today will honestly transform your garden from the ground up, creating the foundation for pepper plants that don't just survive, but truly thrive. If this deep dive into soil structure has opened your eyes to new possibilities in your pepper garden, make sure to subscribe to Smart Garden for more advanced growing techniques that go beyond conventional wisdom. Share this guide with fellow gardeners who are ready to take their pepper production to the next level, and, hey, let's build a community of growers who understand that the real magic happens beneath the surface.